And hello again, everyone, and welcome to last Epoch. Epoch? Epoch? I'll nail it one day. The online patch is out for this game. And a small disclaimer, I did play a little bit of it. Not the live version, the beta version of the current patch. So, I've seen some of the changes. I had the pleasure of playing with one of my friends. During the beta, we had a blast. In more ways than one. And... oh, hello there, Echo. Speak of the devil. Welcome. Google says, sounds like Epoch. Epoch. Close enough, I guess. Close enough. I'm just taking in the sound of the menu screen. And let me explain why. Because I had a bit of a revelation recently while playing the Diablo 4 open beta. The game itself has issues. But it is a well-oiled machine as is. And the issues that it has can very easily be solved with a few number changes. To one specific class, which is the Druid, but we're not going to talk that much about it here. Point is, the Diablo 4 beta showed me that there is the potential for a very good game there. And then a certain thought crossed my mind. I know how Diablo 3 is. I've just played Diablo 4. I remember playing Diablo Immortal for about 3 seconds. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give it a fair shot. I'm gonna waste at least 2 hours of my life on this just to see how bad it can be. Oh dear God, it's bad. Don't you guys have phones? Don't you guys have wallets? Come on. Present the wallets. I swear to God, if I had a count, I should have recorded myself and just had a counter for the number of times the game was like, hey, don't you have a wallet? I know you're playing it on PC, so where's your wallet? And I'm pretty sure I would have done the same on mobile as well. Oh God, that was painful. What was even more painful was realizing they somehow, get this, they somehow made the actual items and gear drops in the game, they basically made them worthless. How can you make a loot-based game where your loot is worthless? No, wait. I almost said something stupid. Not the loot, the gear. Remember going down Nostalgia Lane, decide to check Jetpack Joyride again. The name is familiar. I don't think I've played it, but I'm pretty sure some of my friends have. But yeah, as I was saying, the real gear of Diablo Immortal, it's like AF and constantly 90 for pay. I think I know exactly the group of friends which told me about it in that case. But yeah, what they basically did was make the actual real important drops of the game not only limited, not only impossible to get unless you do something very specific. Not only that, but they limited to once per week that you have a chance for one of those things to drop as a free-to-play. Not only that, but you need like, oh, how many was it again? Just a modest 560. The model isn't properly rigged to show just how mad I am. And you think that's messed up? Hold on, it gets worse. Because there are different rarities to that type of loot that drops, to those stones, gems, infusions, whatever you want to call them. There are different rarities. Only the highest rarity is what you want. And the first three... Wait, was it the first three or the first two? It might have been the first three with a possibility... with a 50-50 if it's the third one. Anyways, if it's one of the first three rarities, guess what? You can't even upgrade it. You can't even upgrade it into one of the maximum rarities. And you need 560 of the maximum rarity. Do you want to know how absolutely ridiculous amounts of money do you require to max out a character in Diablo Immortal? Assuming maximum amounts of luck on your side, it takes more than $500,000. 600k to be exact. 610k to be exact. That's the minimum. One Zakar billion. Okay, not that much. Even with the worst luck possible, it's not that much. It's not that far, though, but it's not that much. You think that even back in the Diablo 2 MP, the bosses had relatively short cooldown, no longer than a day, and the draws were properly randomized? Yes. Yes. Yeah, not Diablo. Sacred 2 was not that bad in comparison to that abomination that is known as Diablo Immoral. I refuse to say its name right. The right name is Diablo Immoral because all morals were evicted from the building when that thing was created. That said, I gave the game 3 hours of my infinite lifespan. Now you might say, oh, wait a second, that's right, you're immortal. It's not that much of a sacrifice. Hey. Give me a second. Hey. Look into my eyes. Look at me when I'm talking. I'm an immortal, yes. I have a lot of time on my hands, yes. I want to spend that time resourcefully and enjoy myself. That was not enjoyable. So, would you appropriate that one? So, I've seen the worst that Diablo has to offer. I've seen the best that Diablo has to offer, which in my humble opinion might end up being a mix of 4, 3, and 2. They each did good things, in my humble opinion. You'll clip that one once you get the chance. Go right ahead. But yeah, basically, enough of that. Let's get into actually something that's a lot more pleasant. Not dumbed down. Not simplified. And something that, as far as I know at least, based on every single promise the devs have made thus far, won't reach for the wallet. At the very least, not for gameplay advantages. And to be fair, I've seen the idea for the cosmetics that they have. I'm fine with that. I'm legitimately fine with the options presented. So, we have 5 basic classes here. the Sentinel, which has all of their secondary classes available currently. The Void Knight, which I have played quite a bit before. The Forge Guard, which I have never touched, but I hear they got a sparkly new summon. And the Paladin, which again I have not touched, but I can somewhat guess what they're about. We have the Rogue, which I have never touched at all, ever. They do have the Blade Dancer and the Marksman, which might be interesting. Personally, I would have been very interested in the Falconeer. And I'm hoping they have a pet falcon with them. That sounds amazing. Just having a pet bird and 2 enemies. The Mage, I would name as my main class so far. But I happen to know that they've received quite a few changes, so I'm not sure if that will still hold true. I seem to remember the patch notes mentioning a lot of changes, and looking at it now, at the very least the icons are changed already. They don't have the Rune Master just yet added. We then have the Primalist, which is, let's be honest, it's basically the Druid. Which is ironic because that's one of their specializations. The Shaman is a more elemental approach. And the Beastmaster is basically the Beastmaster, let's be honest, it's in the name. And lastly, the class which I expected to play the most, but somehow did not. The Acolyte, which can become a Necromancer or a Lich. Or later a Warlock once it gets added into the game. I'll say this much though. During the beta I managed to make a Lich who had a very limited lifespan. Because I managed to get this to the point where it killed me faster than I can heal. On the bright side, as long as I killed enemies, I got my life back. On the not so bright side, if I did not kill enemies or didn't find any, well, squish. And the enemies were not the death of me, I was the death of me. Now, of course, I could turn it off, but where's the fun in that? So with that said, I'm gonna just borrow my Discord bot for a little second. Because I want to roll a dice. I want to see which of these main classes we will be playing today. So let's see, where did I have? So let's have a roll of 1d5. Ooh. So have I had any weird... Echo, you need to define weird ideas. I'm an immortal. The extent of ideas that passes through my skull is not for the faint of heart. Actually, since you are one of the people who has played this game before, I'm gonna ask you, which of these do you want to see? And we'll figure out a way to break the class from there. In terms of doing something new, do you mean in game or outside of the game? Because I've had thoughts about both of them. Now, source, since you've kind of... yeah, correct. You have played that one. In general, there have been a few ideas that have been on my mind. For example, I have been... Let's go full melee. Full melee. I see. In that case, either the rogue... Actually, no, either the sentinel... You know what? I'm gonna go the primalist. And here's my reasoning. In Diablo 4, the druid was so underpowered. It was... I would call it a tragic comedy. It was hilarious and both tragic how underpowered he was. So how about we see something a bit better, something that works. Or at least I'm assuming it works because I also haven't played this guy, so... Now for a name. Yeah, we'll just steal the name from Marika's Shadow of Elden Ring. And hell, if we go do it and become a werebeast or werewolf or something, we will basically be Gurang. I can rename the stream to Diablo for Druid's Revenge. I'm actually tempted to do it. Just one issue. Because it's multi-stream, I would have to do it twice and I'm not sure it's worth the effort right now. Not gonna lie, I am tired. I'm gonna be honest, I am tired. But that makes this all the more easier to enjoy. Let me put it like this. I was planning on chopping up a few things and making a video eventually. If I'm gonna do something with this particular stream, that's what I'll name the video. That's the deal I'll make with you. So, Gurang. Marika's Blade. Let's go. Yeah, should be good.
I am a primalist, man of the wilds, the link between the people of my tribe and the spirits of the land. I was returning to my home in Heoboria from a hunt, only to find flames and destruction. A raid by the forces of Raya. My home and my family had been turned to ash. The call came for the tribes to unite, but I am drawn elsewhere. Now I am traveling to the Temple of Eterra in search of answers from the Mother Goddess and the strength to take my vengeance.
The weird idea we've had is to make game revive similar to what Evil 311 does, but for obscure RTSs. I think I may have seen it, but I'm not sure I recognize this as such. Ooh, we start out with the wolf. Grace period. Ah, because I just loaded in. Okay. Sounds a primal wolf that follows you into combat. When its health drops to 0, it is downed and you can stand... The wolf counts as a companion. You can have a maximum of 2 companions. Okay, so we have a dog. This is already better than Diablo, at least the 4th one. Okay, now we actually have a tooltip for how the party system works. That's not that... Okay, the wolf is actually doing good work. I like the ones in Diablo. And it has an AoE attack. And thought of that game is kind of weird, kind of wild given in the real life context. The near future, humanity is split into factions. Russian dynasty and United Civilization States. Okay. Ice Thorns. Release a burst of homing ice thorns that deal physical and cold damage on hit. Freeze rate of 18. That's not a lot of freeze rate. And again, I am you. Do those things have homing on them? Oh yeah, homing ice thorns. How did I miss that part? Oh, it does freeze them. Then again, this is the beginning of the game. I shouldn't expect stuff to resist freeze even when I have like 300. That's for much later on. I'm too used to playing my sorcerer. Yes, it's basically the entirety of NA and E. Is the amalgamation of Russia and China, with somehow resurfacing Mongol horde. Okay. I think I can see where they want to go with that one. The narrative could be interesting. Depends on how they handle it. Ah yes, I'll just be taking this. I know it's basically, it's a little bit of cheat, but I remember I found that on a different character I made online while testing stuff out, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have this on the Primalist whenever I make one, because I'm pretty sure he has wolves. Now, question is, when will the first legendary item drop? Because it's bound to happen. We already know that. It was made in 1997. Like, can we not get documentaries for time travelers in games? I mean, come on. A little bit of a documentary won't hurt. Too much, probably.
Care to see my wares?
Yeah, it's still crazy to me that Deus Ex, because of a technical limitation, they didn't add the two towers, but they were like, you know what, it's too iconic for us not to add them, so let's just say, oh yeah, if a terrorist attack happened, then it happened on 9/11. And then it actually did happen on 9/11. Yeah. Sometimes, let's just say that when narrating stuff, I needed dates and I'm not good with dates. So I was like, okay, the same date for this, and this. Also, maybe I'll use it again sometime. Oh, the game needs a date? Use that one. I'm sure no one will notice. Oh yeah, the virus flatline as well. I didn't even realize that one. Yeah. Okay, we have a leap now. Oh, that feels good. That leap feels very, very good. Yes, yes, yes. This looks more like the magic stuff. Yeah, mana. Minion health, that's pretty good. And this one, health regeneration and strength. Normally I would go for some minion stuff, but I feel like strength and health regen is better. Okay, that has a lot of AoE to it. Ooh. Okay, that feels good. That's a proper leap. Why am I getting every single weapon in history right now? It's no sword, but it's a big bonk hammer. And I'll take the big bonk. Okay, now the fun begins. So first off, the claw. Because now we can have two wolves. Going to strength. And for the specialization... Wait, what's this? Summon a totem that fires thorns at nearby enemies. I'm kind of tempted to go with the wolves, at least for now. At least check them out, I guess. Now, when you kill one of her wolf has a chance to... How is this thing, right? Yeah. Chance to howl on kill. This does not expend Howl's mana cost or put it on cooldown. Okay, that's good. At least versus weaker enemies. This is for when I kill an enemy. 50%. Yeah, that's a lot of damage, as they say. This one gives more wolves. This one gives... Oh no, this is actually... Hold on, this is basically my legendary item, isn't it? Yep. So, by that logic... I don't even need this, I already have it. So if I don't need it, there's at least I don't think I need to go this route necessarily. More durable wolves. Oh, I can make them deal cold damage. Okay, you know what? I kind of like the ideas of having ice wolves. Ice wolves and maybe some of the buff stuff. Okay, I basically feel like a necromancer from Diablo 4 right now. Those are just as useful as the skeletons, if not more. Okay, you know what? I already have too much trash. Filter. Right and above. The hit detection for the class seems ever so slightly off. Hmm. Now the question remains. What to do for a base? Actually, now that I think about it, it's weird we haven't gotten something that can be used as a basic attack. I mean, there's this, but it's more magic based, I guess. Maybe I'm expecting it too much to be more like a barbarian. It's way more of a nature mage kind of deal. Never change, ragdolls. Never change. Oh, speaking of basic attack. More melee damage, stun chance. Let's just unlock these two pathways for now. And he's off. Where's the... Hold on, I have two wolves. Where's the other one? Oh my god. It's just on a rampage on its own. That's the lone wolf. Right there. That wolf having fun without me or something? Yes, yes it is. Okay, you know what? Your name is Albert. Albert the murder wolf. Get back here. Wait, which one is Albert? Also, just so you know, the other one is Steve. But which of them is Albert? I lost track. They're both behaving the same and I am terrified now. Which... Ah, never mind. I found Albert. It's this one. Look at him go. Do I even need to dodge? This is the tutorial after all.
No room.
Did Balthus send you? Rai's forces are not finished with us. We don't have much time before more of them arrive.
Now it's time we leave. To the future. Far, far, far off possible future. Now, Albert, behave. I want to actually have enemies to kill, okay?
Hello. Blessed Terra's name.
I know I have a jump and everything, but that doesn't mean I want to use it. And Albert's off on his own again. Why is only one of the wolves going like that? I'm trying to figure it out, because it doesn't make sense. Also, ignore how I almost died. All planned, I assure you. Additional cold damage and attacks have a chance to stun. Or rather, an increased chance. You wanna jump? I can jump too.
Yes? Hera watch over you with you.
Who are you?
Gods.
Where are you going?
The dogs are literally doing more damage than I am. I just saw the numbers. Oh, I got that. Okay, never mind. The skills at least do damage. I mean, they count as my skill though, so... Wait, did they have a merchant or not? I forgot to check.
Yes? Gods be with you.
Not quite. Druids are more nature mages of sorts. Like for example in D&D, they don't even always have an animal companion. That's more of the necromancer's thing, really. But I'm pleasantly surprised to see it, see the wolves do so much. I'm not so pleasantly surprised to see that thing jump so much. This way. That's a heal. Excuse me. Did increasing its size by 20% is damaged by 100. Excuse me for a second, I need to see this. Oh, if it's a minion. Oh yeah, it is increased. Okay. Yeah, sure.
Gods be with you. Stay safe.
Imagine being that poor void slug. Just resting in the ground. Nothing happening, and then suddenly giant man with a mace falls on your head. That's a big axe. But is it the... Never mind. Health per hit. I saw that. I'm taking it.
Farewell.
Okay, for a second specialization, either the swipe or actually what are the skills for the blessing? Hold on. The passives, I should say. Increase movement speed attacks. That's a pretty good passive. Also heal, that's nice. Spell damage is and don't really want to go that route. Automatically targets the lowest health ally. Maybe? Can become a taunt. Stun immunity. Okay. Specifically on the scorpion. Oh, it can buff other spells as well. It's quite versatile, I'm not gonna lie. Hold on, what do you mean by cast it directly? This on Thorn Do I have something called Thorn Shield? Houston, I actually don't see a skill called Thorn Shield. Why is that in my... Why is that as an ability? Am I missing something? I think it's Thorn Shield. Like, it's not a skill, as far as I can tell, at least. This is one of those things where I'm like, what am I missing? Because there's something I'm missing here. I'm missing a piece of the puzzle. Bleachance. Aspect of the Panther. No, it's not a. It's literally not a skill. Like, look at this. I have all of the skills, including the class ones here. There just isn't something called Thorn Shield. Dragon form, Sound Spirit Gun, Burn form. It ain't here. The closest one is Thorn Totem. Wait, was I being dumb? No, it says Thorn Shield. It specifically says Thorn Shield, not Thorn Totem. So that can be it, I think. Can it? I think we can have a look, considering so far the wolves are very helpful. Cost less mana, that's a basic one. Regain mana when it's killed, okay. Additional Thorn Totems active, but summoning them costs more mana, that's fair. They last longer and have more health. You summon them at once in a ring around the target. Oh. But they summon less. Wait, how many can I summon? A lot. Okay, I can summon like 4 of them with that one. Because it takes one off. Actually, no, we can have 2 base. With 4, that's 6. Okay, it becomes... Okay, I see what it is. Poison enemies. Poison and frostbite. And their die summon release a poison burst. Okay. Hello there, Red. Welcome. And I see you are back again with your shenanigans, indeed. That's freeze. I'm still trying to figure out what the Thorn Shield is. Titanbane. only one turn with each burst, but have massively increased cast speed and are more accurate with the thorns. And it deals more damage to rare enemies and bosses. Fair enough. You can pierce. Wait, what fancy green sword? I think you're mistaking things. Because this is not LobCorp. Are you referring to something else that I don't remember? It has been a while since I've dropped by after all. So it's not that. That might have been on YouTube or something else. Ticket of Thorns. Wait, I just realized what it might be. Some of these have skills, if I recall. So maybe one of the forms has that as a skill. From the passives? Hold on. The druid passives, you say? Blossoming Garden. Oh, there we go. Thorn Shield. I'm hit and I have increased and reflect damage back to attackers. Okay. That's a low chance. Then again, considering it's per attack, that's actually not that low. Okay, solve the mystery anyways. Thank you, Echo. I need to do something about this inventory. Also, I still haven't figured out on what to use here. I just had a very dumb but maybe amusing idea. What's the stuff I can get for this? More damage, cooldown recovery, that's good already. Me and my minion gain additional melee damage and spell damage. And it can stack. How low can I get this? That's cooldown. Wait, pulls enemies even better. Vines. Oh, they count as a minion. Huh. Okay. You know what, yeah, let's do the jump. I'm fine with this. Ooh, even bigger area though. I will do first this, then maybe that. After all, the current cooldown is just a little bit too long for my taste. While the wolves are doing that, yeah, let's just go with the... Let's give the wolves a special attack. Okay, that looks silly. It's better than going off the edge, but that looked very silly.
What brings you here?
For a second there, I thought it was a legendary. Or a unique, rather. I'm disappointed. I only have myself to blame for that. Oh my god, can you stop jumping out of it? One gold. The game is making fun of me, I see. Understood, I get the message. It realized I'm not gonna complain too much as long as it's fun. And now it's taking advantage of my love and affection. Oh, 5 seconds. Certainly feels more than 5. I will give it at least a 7-second. I won't lie though, it is satisfying. One thing I will say is a minus though. And I'm not sure if it's from my settings or not, but the music kind of isn't there. And I feel like that's one of the things Diablo 4 did very well. The general sound design. About time.
Go on. I'll be right behind
I was literally running out of excuses. Oh, the settings should be fine. Like, I can hear the music in the screens and whatnot. It's just during battles where it's... I know, it feels a bit low. If at all.
You, I see. You, Elder I have ever please find him and have him return here before something terrible happens.
Increase health and every 10 seconds restore health. I can dual wield melee weapons. But I take more damage. How much damage? 9%. Is a second weapon worth the 9% though? That is a good question. We also go minion damage. I can also make the minions get healed by the potion. That's also very good. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna take this. More minion damage.
What? Go on then. Bah!
Gold won't save you. The blade might.
Impossible.
Hey there. Want to try your luck? Hey, don't go getting yourself killed.
I do believe I have to give the other guy the item if I want the gloves. I'm trying to remember what item we got when we cheesed that mission. And got both rewards. You know what I'm talking about, right, Echo? I still can't believe it actually worked in our favor. So basically, for everyone else, when me and Echo played the beta for the current patch, we found a bit of a interesting little interaction if you play with a friend. And said interaction was quite simple. In the event that there were two players and one selected the option to finish one quest and the other selected the other option, both players get both rewards. Totally fun for the whole family and not broken in any way, shape or form. I don't know what you are talking about. But that did happen, and we had a laugh about it. I don't want to... I don't want the amulet, that's for sure. Working against the TM. Indeed.
Yes.
I think it was this guy. Let's see.
Goodbye.
Yep, there we go. The Avarice Gloves. Gives mana, elemental damage, leech this health, increased leech rate, and elemental resistance. Honestly, I really want the elemental resistance. Look at that. 13% to all of them.
These items might be your best bet.
Now we don't really have elemental damage on our build just yet. But I'm sure we can just make do. Also, Albert has been actually behaving himself. Not sure how to feel about that. I love how the jump just breaks them. They just don't know what to do against it. If we can get it under 5 seconds, it should be fast enough, I guess. Now it just feels ever so slightly off. Oh wait, physical damage and minion damage is a base stat? Yes. I'm not sure if the bonus is that visible just yet. Sorry about that. I have to check something very fast. I'm seeing more of that enemy and I'm not sure how to feel about it. The jumpy ones. Do I like it as an enemy type or not? I'll say this much, the wolves survived way better than my skeletons. Then again, there's only 2 of them, so I'd expect as much. point over there, and this. Oh, the minimum level. Okay. Yeah, we do have Tempest Strike. Apparently it's an upgrade. I'll try it out for a bit.
Gods be with you.
Impossible.
Stay safe.
Panion Selder, I fear you. Please stop him.
Yes, 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 don't you worry your pretty little head, Elder, I'm on it. Hmm. There, solved. The barbarian way.
Impossible.
No thoughts, head empty. I just realized something. These are actual people here, which are fine. And the second I go off, we have void minions. What? I'm pretty sure that's not working as intended. Houston, it took me a little over an hour, but I think I broke it. And I happen to know for sure this used to have an effect, not pink. Not the pink blocks. Hello, missing textures, indeed. Now, question is, where are they? Because I'm fairly certain this used to work before. So this is probably a me issue. But why? And how? Why do I break everything? Like, it's at this point, from what I've noticed, as long as I'm streaming it, in a maximum of 2 hours, the game will break one way or the other. It doesn't matter how. Something will happen. Well, by the power of missing no, we shall conquer this land. Okay, somewhere around here. Yep, there it is. There's the worm. Oh my god, it's almost dead. And done. Goodbye, Wormy. Okay, time to see the Primalist against his natural habitat, nature. Apparently he's very effective. Unsure if it's the missing textures that really allow the power. Excuse me for a second. Sorry about that. For anyone who's confused on what just happened, I accidentally swallowed a mosquito. Ah. Not a sentence I ever expected to say, but here we are. I swear, I don't know what is up with bugs and animals. Why do they just flock to me? It's not even as in, oh, I smell bad or anything. I bathe daily. No, they just feel comfortable just sitting around me. Not attacking me, just being around me. And I don't know why. Like, I'm fine with butterflies and birds and whatnot. I'm very much less fine with moths and mosquitoes and spiders. Don't tell that to Umbra though. Or to New Red. But yeah, that's a thing. Oh. IRL Primalist. If only it was that easy. Wait, you mean I'm not immune to damage while leaping? Hold on. That's new info to me. Yes. I would like to be immune to damage while using the leap. Oh, where the heck did you come from? Okay, time to fight the armory. Literally. Also, I actually feel like the swipe might be better here. Oh yeah, the swipe is definitely better here. Hold fast, everyone. We got this. Oh, never mind. We lost Trevor. Rip Trevor. S in the chat for poor Trevor. We barely knew him. Now this is the part in which I pretend that I'm a healer. Because I'm not fighting that. Okay, maybe I'm fighting a little bit of that. Ow, ow, ow. There we go. Good doggy.
Terra's grace be with you. Take care of yourself.
I half expected it to go over the wall when I saw the animation. We were this close to greatness. I forgot I have to lower the bridge, even though I can jump for miles. Maelstrom. That might be interesting. I'm still trying to consider what build we can make with this. There's always the option of going full minion master. That's an option. Also, I have to ask myself. Where is it? This. This will not give you better loot drops. I can't tell if they're being cheeky about it or if it actually doesn't affect anything. Oh, that's a long jump. What just happened to my life? Or lack thereof? What caused it, I should say. Yeah, I guess you're saved. I'm not already using a totem. What's this? 10 damage per second? That's like nothing. I mean, I guess it's basically damage that you cast. Wait, can you stack it? Oh, you can stack it. That might change things a bit. Still a spell though.
Stay back. Run.
Oh, wait, is that a new model? Looks a little bit different from what I remember. I froze the boss. You don't really want to be frozen though. Ow. Oh. Remember I asked when we were getting a legendary? Yoink. Let's see, I don't think I know this one. Lessons of the Metropolis. Dodge rating if you've been hit recently. That's a lot of dodge rating. How much dodge rating do I have now? 41. That's a lot. Less damage taken while moving. Dexterity, dodge rating bonus. Wasn't dexterity also dodge rating? Yeah, it was. So this is a grand total of... about 25 dodge rating. Not a lot on its own. But considering if I get hit, I get another 134. I'm guessing it makes sense. I kind of just want to jump into enemies, get hit, and see what the dodge rating becomes.
Terror. You've done it. You've returned
Dodge.
the shard. I see. Even by reforming the Epoch, you will be
Wait, was it voiced before?
to your time and take you of thank you. There is an plead. The gods have long left this world, but their memory will give you comfort.
I'm so used to skipping it, I didn't notice if it was voiced or not before. Chance to shock on hit. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the necrotic resistance for now, thank you very much.
Gods be with you.
May a terror smile upon you. Greetings. Greetings. Do not dwell on the regrets.
Okay, now we have War Cry. Mighty roar that knocks back nearby enemies and stuns them. Further bosses are stunned for half as long. But they're still stunned, so that means I can just use it as an interrupt, right? What's the cooldown on it? 10 seconds. Not gonna lie, that's a bit of a long cooldown.
Yes.
I've done a mistake. Which one was it? Buyback? Thank God for the buyback option. I still remember the dark days of Diablo 2 when buyback was only a dream. No.
Follow your feet.
Impossible.
Wait a second, what abilities do you have? Invulnerable after war cry, okay. Restores health. Wait. This one might be useful. All minions.
Impossible.
I need to go into the actual world to use it. I'll say this much, considering it's online right now, and I am streaming, the load times are not bad. Okay, that looks like it should actually do damage, what the heck? I know, this seems a little bit busted. Trying to consider, where would I use this? And should I use it or just get something else? I guess it works for a bit. Hey, I'm the one who jumps. And again, if the game keeps throwing jumping enemies my ways, I won't be the one jumping to conclusions at the very least. I know for sure the game hates me at that point. I just realized these things will keep coming unless I destroy the nests. Again, sorry if I seem a little bit out of it. As I said, I'm quite a bit tired. Which is also why I won't go for much longer. With this stream at the very least. Because I do have another stream planned for today. And that one will be a usual duration one. Probably. Hopefully. I don't know, there's something cool I find about creatures that are just that big, they're in the entire terrain. Or the backdrop to the terrain. While jumping away. Okay, what do we have here now? We'll go one more here and then start branching away. Right, yeah, that sounds pretty good. As for the jump, maximum recovery time. Melee damage leech des health, minion damage, and minion damage leech des health. Yes. I think just a little bit more range on the leap would do wonders for it as a skill. Thankfully, I can actually do that. Just not right now. Because I wanted a cooldown. Now it actually feels good. Or spider. Imagine having the ability to cheat death. Only for the same doggo that took it away to just bite you again into oblivion. Wait, the Forsaken Trail. Is that where I'm supposed to be going or not? And I was following the curve. Yeah, it's the right place. I think I will go until the whatchamacallit, the cultist camp, since that's basically a checkpoint. Why does it look like it's already explored? I haven't been here before. Why was this part already shown? Goddamn cultists. Took a little bit of a risk there, since I didn't know how much my HP can take. Glad to see the answer is enough. Gain your skill, upheaval. Oh. Wait, this has mana cost, but it doesn't have a cooldown. This might work. At the very least, it works from a visual standpoint. Rolls quite a bit as well. What are the skills for this? Deals more damage. Mana. Wider area. You know what? I'm gonna try something. Has increased area while using a mace, additional bleed chance while using an axe, and additional cold pen while using a staff. Interesting. At least once enemy. Pack of earth armor. Okay. Travels further. No attack speed scaling. Okay. kinda mana heavy. Okay, this is an issue. I was wondering where my wolves went. Apparently the grave. But I almost followed them. Only almost though. Okay, level up. More lifesteal. If we get something to reduce the cost even a little bit, I could definitely see myself using this as the main attack. And yeah, it is physical, it's not a spell. Effect is double when using a two-handed weapon, like I am right now. I did say I want range though.
Impossible.
Okay, so they're not fully voiced just yet.
Who are you?
Less dodge rating, but then again, already have a ton of dodge. And regen. But we do get more strength, all resistance, and the dodge rating we just lost. Hey, we actually kind of look like a druid, almost. I think that remains our best bet for now, at least. Yeah, look at us. We are basically an actual druid right now. At least the common definition of one, I should say. Oh, the interesting information to find in chat. Hold on. I think I'm gonna watch chat for a second here. Can't be spending your keys. Okay then. Oh. Too bad my only character with keys is the offline one. But that's good to know. Interesting. That said, I have mentioned this will be a bit of a shorter stream, since I do want to have a longer one in the evening. I'm a little bit surprised we actually did manage to find the legendary so soon. What is my luck? Honestly, like, I know it's broken, I know it's busted, but how can it be consistently busted? That's not how luck works, is it? It's supposed to be a one and done. But no, it just keeps on giving. And again, I probably should not complain about that now that I think about it. I kinda like having it. Yeah. That said, thank you everyone for watching. I do hope... Actually, no. Before that, before I actually close the stream, there are a few things that I do want to discuss. Hold on. Pay no attention to the floating body. The void is a place of many wonders, and sometimes things that don't really make sense. So, rather than staying into the void, just look over here at me and forget you saw anything. But Echo, is this the first time you saw the tea set? Hold on. Delicious. As I've said, the void is a place of many wondrous things that don't necessarily make a lot of sense. So, you know, don't test it. Sometimes things will just happen in ways that they really shouldn't. Sometimes something might peak when you least expect it to. But I assure you, everything is fine. You are safe here as long as... As I was saying, as long as I'm here, you are perfectly safe. Nothing bad is going to happen. Nothing bad is going to happen, I promise you. Things may sometimes feel like they're watching you. I promise you, it's just a figment of your imagination. 100%. The first time you noticed it. I see. Understandable. But yeah, what I want to say. Playing the Diablo 4 beta has really shown me what a good game requires. And it's not... yeah, I wanted to mention something. When I played the Diablo 4 beta, I noticed what actually makes a good game. And it's not having one particular thing done well. It's having all of the parts working right. Because I mentioned the druid being extremely underpowered. Fun fact. Everyone who I saw playing the game the first time, picking druid, actually had a good time up until the point they saw what the other classes can do. The problem wasn't with how the druid felt to play. The problem was with the fact that everyone was just better. If you get what I mean. That means, to me, that the game was enjoyable up until that point. Which means that it was a combination of the gameplay, the visuals, and of course the sound. In all of its aspects, the music and the sound effects. And I'm not gonna lie, it felt good to play it. There was a certain flow to all of the elements the game had. This game also has it, but I feel like it's missing just a little bit. It has that sliver that's still to be added. And to be fair, it is in early access. But it doesn't feel bad to play. Diablo Immortal, however, screw that. Sorry, I just needed the chance to dunk on it once again. But yeah, no, the game is enjoyable. It's a good game. The builds that you can make are definitely the highlight currently. At least I feel that way. And from my personal experiences with the other offline character that I have, you can get a lot of legendaries. I don't know how easy it is to aim for a specific legendary, but there are ways to influence that later on. So, yeah. Good stuff overall, though. I am quite happy with the game in its current state, looking forward to the full release. And maybe playing it a bit more with the other classes and whatnot, but for now, thank you all for watching. I hope you have enjoyed our time together. And I shall probably see you, if you have the time to spare for a not so humble narrator. We shall see each other in but a few hours. Actually, wait a second, what did I have on schedule? I think I had the Outer Worlds, right? Yes, the Outer Worlds. Which is the last properly scheduled stream of the week. It might not be the last stream of the week. Just the last officially scheduled one. But for now, I'm going to go and rest up a bit. Have some dinner. And then have an adventure in the Outer Wilds. Outer Wild. That's the other game. God damn it. You get what I mean. Good day, everyone.